Okay, this reading is about Casey Anthony. I want to know, did she kill her daughter Kaylee and get away with it? I guess a pretty face can get you pretty far. Miss Casey Anthony. Now these cards I have sitting out here shows that she wanted to head off and kind of have a little bit of joy, a little spark of joy. She was looking for a little spark of joy. She wasn't happy where she was. She wanted to basically change what she was doing and learn about new things. She wasn't content with where she was at. Page of Cups, Three of Cups. I think she was looking for probably love. She wanted to go out with friends and just, kind of have a emotional fulfillment in her interactions with these people. That's how she was going to get it. Page of Wands. There's 3 pages out here already. Every other card is a page. Okay, so we got the Page of Wands. She wants to do new things, and she doesn't really know what these actions are going to lead to in taking the step towards these new things, but she's got the passion to do so. This is finding it fairly annoying already that there are 3 pages out here, because it just shows how immature she is and how selfish she is. Judgment. Yep. And that was where she went wrong. I guess she's getting on my nerves just thinking about her. I'm feeling that kind of a feeling where you're just not speaking what's on your mind, and there's a lot of frustration. It could almost, it seems like could be drug-induced type of anger, like maybe she was on pills coming down. She could have been doing coke or meth or something that could have a steep fall down and make a person get angry. Addicts will get angry when they don't have their choice of drug. I guess she felt like she wasn't happy where she was, and she needed to go out and see these new things with these new people, have these new feelings, these new adventures, learning about new things. Oh, Miss Anthony. What have you done? Sorry for your baby. Okay, now we have, the 9 of Pentacles. She wanted to be a single, independent woman. She wanted to be single. She thought she was going to be happy, admired, feeling good, having all of these nice things around her without a baby to get in the way, or another little girl to tend to, or somebody to put above you, in front of you. I guess she didn't want that. She didn't want to deal with anybody but herself, taking care of herself only. Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. She felt like she needed to hold on to money. So was she working and paying for this little girl? I thought the parents were paying. Maybe she thought this was going to get her more money somehow. Being by herself. She wanted whatever funds were coming in, she wanted that for herself and not to share it. Casey Anthony. The Nine of Wands. So after that, she got paranoid, and she knew she started to have to watch her back. I guess she started probably feeling worried, scared that her actions were going to catch up with her. The Magician. So she just started being tricky, manipulative, using everything in her power. But still, okay, so there's a couple of things here. So she did everything in her power to get this done, to take out this little girl. She ended up feeling pretty much out in the cold from what she had done. And you know, she's tried to stay strong. Oh yeah, she tried to stay strong. I think she was putting on a face for everybody while she felt left out in the cold by the people around her that probably were suspicious of her. Done. What have you done? All right, man, we need these to flip over. Let's see, Emily, what have you done? What have you done? Oh, then she just set sail. So she did everything in her strength to become independent, start these new adventures, get more money without a child to tend to. But she still felt left out in the cold, and so she had to just move away from this situation. Yeah, okay. Moving away, here's our other page. The Page of Swords. The Page of Swords. Ooh, ooh, ooh. She was thinking inside her mind, how am I going to get out of this? Oh, I know. I just won't say anything. I just will keep my mouth shut. I did see some cards about that. Yeah, because I see other cards in here while I'm flipping that kind of want me to see them, but I'm not going to take them because they need to tell me that they want to be out here by coming out, by actually flipping all the way over the Star By staying silent, that is what saved her. That's how she had hope, and staying silent was going to get her what she wanted, and it did. 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 The sun was looking at me and shuffling. And that was going to bring her happiness. Looking at the results, thinking, what more can I do? What can I change? What more can I do to fool you? To pull the wool over your eyes? King of Cups. I guess she's looking for that lover who's going to give her some emotional fulfillment. Oh, Miss Casey Anthony. That's what you were looking for. Just a man to love you. Oh my God. Okay. I guess that's what she's getting, you know? No, that's not what she's getting. The Tower and the Knight of Cups. Whoever she wanted doesn't love her as much as they used to. Whoever loved her before doesn't love her as much as they used to. And they might just like do things for her still, but she lost that respect. You know, she shook that foundation to the ground. And there's healing taking place. She must be healing from this. Girl, what the hell? I'm sorry, but really, you need to heal? What about your daughter? She can't even begin. It's over. It's over. Hangman. Oh, she's going to be in the hangman position for a while because she totally changed everything. It ended that cycle and it started a new one, and this isn't. She's just has to hang out there. You know, she feels like a damn fool. And this is all, it's a new journey. Like, you know, she might still feel like she has hope, but she is still unable to really do anything. She's in the hangman position because of what she did. She's healing. She wants to start this new life, this new journey. Wow. Girl, you should be having your head in your hands in the Nine of Swords for the rest of your life. I'm telling you. Okay, so, but she feels victorious. That jury didn't convict her. She's victorious. They let her off the hook. They let her go scot-free. That jury. Yeah, some good they did. This woman is out there living her life. She's still in a hangman position. She's still healing. I don't think, but she would love to go out there and start a new journey. And she feels victorious. She championed this case. Oh, she's finding that she can't really do a whole lot. She ended a lot of opportunities on this new journey that she has. And now she doesn't really know what to do. She just has to kind of feel her way around. Can't be good, girl. Cannot be good. I already feel it in the pit of my stomach. You know nobody likes you. You know, and if anybody wants anything from you, it's... I don't see anybody wanting anything from her. I don't see anything about no King of Wands, no Knight of Wands. Probably if we keep going, it'll eventually come out, but I doubt it'll be about anybody wanting to get with her after what she did. We all know she did it. We know. You don't drive around and your back of your trunk stinks like a dead body. You go missing, you keep putting off everybody about where your daughter is, and you didn't do anything? No, ma'am. Yeah, you did. You did everything. You did the most. Did the most. Now, with all her friends, all these people that she's known all her life, it's totally imbalanced. Yeah, she upset that. We already know that. It's been saying that in the cards earlier. Yep, because she's sneaky. The Seven of Swords and the Five of Swords. She's always sneaking, arguing. Oh yeah, her friends are arguing about her deception with, this situation. Her friends, like her childhood friends, people that know her, they will bring it up. There will be arguments. But she just wants it to be, togetherness. It's not gonna happen, Casey. Not gonna happen, Casey. Not gonna happen, Casey. She thinks that, having a relationship is gonna be make her happy. But it's just fight. Whenever she's looking for happiness, she just coming into conflict. When she wants to come together, it's like, oh, hey, how are you? Nice to meet you. Yeah, you recognize me? Who? Oh, her? Sorry, ma'am. I gotta run. I actually have a girlfriend. I have a wife. I can't see you. I'm sorry. Sorry. Bye. And it's gonna be fighting. It's just fighting in her home. Like, anywhere she lays her head out at, there's gonna be fighting. Ooh, that's a pretty harsh life, but it's what she deserves. She thought she was gonna have like this amazing new life. Only if she could get away with it. But then we all saw on television, now we know who she is. And then probably people are treating her in a certain way. In a bad way. With that sign, you can refuse service to anyone. And they probably do. The family. Also in the family. Also fighting in the family. And constantly met, with, I think this could be Casey Anthony's mother, but always met with, her mom is probably still asking questions. Okay, because she's living a nightmare. I think that little girl was probably pretty important to her, probably reminded her of herself or something, but they were probably very close, I think Casey was quite the partier, and I heard that the parents took care of Kaylee quite a bit. It sounded like she was basically their daughter, was my impression. And Casey was this party animal, and yeah, so she was another child. It's almost like Casey and Kaylee were sisters. Because Casey ain't giving them, she's breadcrumbing them any information. Like, she feels like maybe she even wants to be a model. I heard she was taking photographs of people, so like anything to do with her beauty that she has going on. I haven't seen her in a long time, but what she had going on, because of this court situation, she can't even pursue anything that has to do with being a model or anything like that. Her image is of no use anymore. Like every time she tries to seek out, like go forward into a new opportunity, everybody knows about this court situation, and they're like, no, we don't feel that your values fit with our company. I'm sorry, ma'am. No, thank you. Well, I feel, you know what? I feel like maybe we go on and 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 on. King of Swords, the Moon, and the Eight of Wands. King of Swords, the Moon, and the Eight of Wands. Like she feels like she's always having to tell lies everywhere she goes. God, wouldn't that be a big pain in the butt? Because everybody knows your secret. So no matter what you do, you're being met with, defensiveness. People don't want anything to do with a child killer. Or, mainly, hell yeah. No way. Because they know her secrets. You know exactly what she did. And they'll even say something about it pretty harshly. And this is often. I feel like she's experiencing a criticism wherever she's at, wherever she goes. Woo! I bet you there are some women out there who are like, I know what you did, girl. You're not fooling me. Bring the whole, public's attention, who's around them that can hear. Start that. I mean, yes. There are people who will do that. I'm not even sure what I would do if I saw her. I saw Terry, Kyron Horman's stepmother. I saw her, and I didn't want to even speak to her because I knew exactly what she did. And I didn't even want her looking at me. But somebody else was talking to her, and I had told her who it was, and she's like, oh yeah, that's her. And then this girl proceeded to have a conversation with Terry Horman. Yeah, next I'm going to find out about that woman. Okay, so here we are with the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Wands. Same thing. Because this was it was the King of Swords right over here. These people always, they know what she did, and they're talking about what she did to her all the time, bringing up this secret. It's affecting her stability. It's affecting her sex life. Yep. Like, she probably can hardly get a job. Like, who would want a child murderer taking photographs of them? No, ma'am. You won't be getting me to smile for you. Okay. Like, every time, like, now she may have had men giving her the offers back then, but she's probably the one doing the offering now. And trying to be with somebody, trying hard, being desperate. And she knows that, like, it is pretty much over. And even like the chance of having a love life fulfilling, emotionally fulfilling, like what she wanted, is not happening. She knows this. She knows this. She's thinking about that. She wishes she could have it. I think she's looking for somebody, and that's what she does, is she might meet a guy. She tried to offer him, and they're like, oh no, you're Casey Anthony? Oh no. I could never love you. Well, I'm thinking it looks like it could be the end of the story. I would like to use the whole deck, but here we are. You know, I think so. She feels like if she's nice to people, they're gonna let her in. So she tries to just be nice to people. She's trying to bring that out of her heart, her cold, angry, narcissistic heart. She tries to be nice to people so that they'll let her work with them. Like she gives all she can, and that way she just tries to be super nice. But there are mothers all around her. They're like, girl, you won't be happy here. She would have to screw somebody to get a job. That she might flirt with the person who is doing the hiring and act like she can love them, or like they can possibly even get to marry her. But can they pass? Oops. Oh my. She is looking to do, business deals with people. She's looking for opportunities. Yeah, she is looking for opportunities to do business with people. Wow, Casey, did you find anybody? I'm seeing that nobody wants to work with her, and that's important to her right now. She's probably having a difficult financial time. Keep thinking how she should have never been set free out of prison. And the Lovers. So yeah, she's using, she's just trying to pull on people's heartstrings to be able to have some kind of, coming together in either business, friends, or, more like business dealings, But nobody wants her at their business place. Say nobody, she's trying. And it might work sometimes, like these little jobs or these whatever kind of job she's getting, trying to manipulate the person doing the interview to let her in, like as if she likes them. Even maybe saying, saying that she's a grieving mother as well because her daughter is killed, just trying to still pretend like she didn't kill her own daughter. So she wants relationships of any kind. And she's basically refusing to see that. Nobody wants to work with her. Yep, work. She's refusing to see. Nobody wants to work with her. It's an illusion that she's ever going to find a man. My God. To take care of her. Like, I think she's looking for somebody while she's at work. Because it might, who knows, for whatever reason. Getting these jobs, trying to, look around for a man. It's an illusion. They know she's deceptive. Any man, any prospect, a husband for her knows what she did. Knows how deceptive she is. And they're probably scared of her too. Like, no, you can't sleep with somebody in the same bedroom at night. While you go to sleep, you can't shut your eyes with a murderer right next to you. She's not deceiving anybody. She's trying to. She's working on deceiving people around her. Okay, this is getting difficult now. It usually does at the end with the cards shuffling barely anything. Yep, and this, that's just, her life is worse in this way. In work, in love. Yeah. Like the biggest thing that she lost was being able to be loved by people. She doesn't get that emotional fulfillment in life right now because everybody knows what she did. Because of this court case that was televised. That changed her life. She's not getting a man now. Could you imagine what real emperor would want her? Yeah, she's lacking now. She's lacking creativity. Because she's pretty much losing her drive in life, her passion for life. Well, yeah, it's really important to be loved. The Devil, the Three of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. Yep. Like, if she's ever gets with anybody, they are just people who want like a one-night stand who's after her. While she's sitting there so desperate for anybody to be giving her some kind of emotional fulfillment, love, sexual desire. All they would do is break her heart. They would just use her and throw her away like a piece of garbage. These are people, the only kind of people that would mess with her are just horny, not thinking with their head on. Probably you got to get drunk to be able to be with her, with the devil. Or doing drugs with her, doing like the cocaine or meth, whatever it is, people and they'll just have a one-night stand and drop her. Like, they don't want her, and they probably, like, that breaks her heart when that happens. Yep, and it's very difficult. That's it, and she has to be her own supporter. She's got to be the man in her own life. with the Ten of Wands and the King of Pentacles, like, it's very difficult for her to find a man. She's got to be the man of her own life. She's going to have to do all of those things. Support herself, the foundation, protect herself. Anything that a man can contribute, she's not going to get it. She has to fulfill that role in her own life. It's very difficult. She's still looking. She's not going to stop looking. Of course she's looking. She's still looking for that guy that's going to support her. Well, Casey, let us know when that happens, because that's probably when pigs fly. Well, that's Casey Anthony, and I'll probably do the one on Terry Horman after this.